rise and shine, everybody. It's now a lot lighter now when you get up in the morning. You can tell by the title of today's video, I'm doing Andrew Huberman's famous morning routine. He naturally wakes up between 5:30 and 6. I did not. I set an alarm for 5:55. The next thing we're going to do is morning hydration. Drink 2 glasses of water, hydrate it with lemon and salt. This helps counteract hunger. Now, these are 0 sugar hydration, no sugar electrolyte drink mix, and these are the ones he actually has. I literally couldn't be doing more of his morning routine. They're a little bit funky. I'm sleepy. The next thing, it's just gone 6. I also need to try this. I haven't actually tried it. Ben actually has these. It's alright, but it's kind of not. That is a really interesting taste, but I will have it throughout my yoga. Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? Oh my. When I used to swim, we used to have those SIS sachets, the electrolytes. It's taken me back. A few years. So, yoga nidra. There's some interesting data published showing that these yoga nidra meditations, if you will, can upregulate some of the neurotransmitters in the brain, including dopamine, that make you prepared for action.
The eyes gently closed. The eyes gently closed. Count the breath backwards from 27.
That was so relaxing. Oh my god, he kept trying to say, he's like, don't fall asleep. I'm thinking, I've just woke up and now I'm going to fall back asleep. Do a lot of breath work. We love a little bit of breath work. So I only did 10 minutes of that just because that YouTube video sent me to 10 minutes. I think he does anywhere from 10 to 45 minutes. Nearly drifted off into a peaceful sleep again. I feel like he also definitely would have finished this he would have been like downing at 6 o'clock, but it's a lot of taste going on. The thing about what I've done recently is obviously not having caffeine in the morning. I actually stopped having a coffee in the morning 2 weeks ago now because I was having a few issues on my runs with my heart rate. It was just too high, and I think it was because of the caffeine, and I do feel better for it. So not having a coffee in the morning today isn't actually the worst thing in the world because I've now been practicing it for 2 weeks. Wouldn't usually have salts, I usually have peppermint tea, but I do understand there are benefits to having a salt drink. It is now 6:45. The next thing he does is sun exposure. 2 to 10 minutes of sunlight exposure while walking for optic flow. I'm gonna get my coat and my shoes. Well, I'm glad it's lighter now in the morning. This is a look, isn't it? This is a look. We're quite lucky because we've got a little bit of land around here so I can just walk around. Dr. Huberman says on sun exposure, the simple behaviour that I do believe everybody should adopt is to view ideally sunlight for 2 to 10 minutes every morning upon wakening. So when you get up in the morning, you really want to get bright light into your eyes because it does 2 things. First of all, it triggers timed release of cortisol and a healthy level of cortisol into your system, which acts as a wake-up signal and will promote wakefulness and the ability to focus throughout the day. And it also says if you don't have like natural light, again, this is a good time to film this YouTube video because it gets light really early. You can use alternative lighting, flip on as many lights as you can in your space if you want to be awake in your artificial light environment. And then optic flow, because I don't really know what optic flow referred to. There are now at least half a dozen quality papers published in quality peer-reviewed journals that show that forward ambulation, walking or biking or running and generating optic flow in particular has this incredible property of lowering activity in the amygdala and thereby reducing levels of anxiety. I'm always here to reduce levels of anxiety. What a fantastic thing to do. So I've been walking around for like 5 minutes now, so I'm just gonna go back inside. But that's something I could do in the morning. I mean, I do get light in. I do try and get light in naturally in the morning. Always, it's something that I really do try and do. But I don't walk around outside. Maybe there's a few things that me and you guys can implement. Okay, 7 o'clock. It is now time for cold exposure. Guys, know I love my ice bath. You follow me on Instagram. If you don't, go ahead there now and you will know. But I don't usually do it at 7 a.m. That's a lot. Is that mic on my head? Yeah, it's cold this morning in terms of like out of the ice bath, it's cold. Hate it. 7. Okay, so he has different protocols depending on the temperature. I really want to get out, but I can stay in safely, is what he says. Okay, that's not giving me too much information. So we're gonna do, okay, so 1 to 3 minutes to build resilience is one of the things it says, and it also says recovery 3 to 6 minutes after training. But I'm doing this before I run, so I'm going to do 3 minutes. I don't usually do 3 minutes, I usually do 2, so I'm going to be cold. Fuck, it's so cold this morning. Fuck. I'm usually really good. Okay, timer. Fuck. It's fucking freezing this morning, Ben. Fucking.
Huberman puts his face in as well, by the way. Huberman puts his face in, but not before, because then you get the Darby's effect where your body's not as cold then.
I feel sick.
You're sick now, I'm just forgetting after this. You're still here.
Why is it so much colder this morning? No, Ben, it is this morning. I've got a minute left. Doing 3 minutes. Ben, look at the water shaking. Ben, I've gone blue. Fuck, why is it so cold this morning? Is it because you changed the water? I'm shaking like a shitting dog. Huberman, I've got the utmost respect for you for doing this for 3 minutes. I do it every day as well, Ben. I'm an animal. I'm an animal. I hate the thought that I need to go for a run after this though. I usually do it after my run. Yes. Ben, I'm ready. No, you're gonna die in that this morning. That was so freaking cold this morning. It was colder. It felt like 4. Oh my God, we've done it at like 1 degree before and that was cold. I'm gonna get dry and then we're gonna go for a run. I actually am freezing. You know, I do it before the gym in the morning, but I always do it after a run because I don't want to get too cold on my run. The reason I'm doing a run is because he does do endurance training and I have a run planned in today anyway, so I thought that would be quite nice just to put that in. It is 7:15 because I was faffing. Gonna quickly get ready for this run and then go. Heart rate's chilling, 145. It's actually really warm. I set off in gloves and this is still all the way zipped up because I was so cold after that ice bath. But it's nice to get out really early and just get it done. My heart rate is super low for the pace that I'm running. I mean, my Whoop recovery is green, 92%. Do you know? Is it the ice bath before the run? Who knows? He does endurance training and he also does a lot of hypertrophy work. Because I had a run this morning, I thought I'd do his endurance session. So it says running or hiking. We live right next to Wales, but I hadn't planned a hike this morning. We're doing Snowdon in 2 weeks' time, I think. So I'll probably vlog that for you guys as well. I'm doing it as a heart rate run. So nice aerobic, chilled work. And it's also quite weird for me because I've not ran this way really since my ultra prep where I was doing like 38, 40 Ks all around here. Wow. Oh guys, I also didn't tell you, I booked another marathon in December after my secret project. So I've got Chester Marathon, the secret project, which I will tell you about. And then another marathon, and it's abroad. I'll tell you more about it soon. Heart rate's still chilling for the pace that I'm going anyway. I feel like I'm going quite slow, but I don't think I am. It's the worst thing when you're doing a heart rate run and you can just see a massive hill. Done and dusted, 10K, 452. I wonder what my heart rate was. Heart rate was 146 for that pace. Oh my God, has Andrew Huberman's morning routine changed my life and my heart rate? Quite potentially. But I have got a bit of time now, so I'm gonna do a bit of editing. At 10 o'clock, I can have caffeine. I don't even really feel like I need it this morning, but I'll just have a little small coffee. It has just gone 1:10 and at 1 o'clock he has his first meal because he practices intermittent fasting. Me and Ben kind of do this anyway, like even now Ben's just making his food and he's just having his oats. Kind of just something, I mean, I don't leave it till 1 o'clock ever, that's too late for me. Ben does. I'm more like a 10:30, 11. But I am very excited that I get to make...
I'm basically Andrew Huberman.
I get to make one of the Hello Fresh recipes. I absolutely love the recipes and so does Ben. So this time I got them so the portion makes 2 and I'll just save Ben's for later.
Remember we made these in lockdown?
Yeah, the Hello Fresh. Yeah. So this today we've got, I had a choice and I went for this one. Honey and toasted sesame pork rice bowl.
Oh wow.
Delicious. All really easy to follow. We've had this conversation before, guys, on my channel. I'm not a chef. I'm not a chef-a.
We know it.
I love having instructions to follow that are really clear. I also like quick recipes, so 20 minutes for me. Health conscious recipes, 696 calories per rice bowl, which is perfect for me because I would usually have a breakfast at like 11ish that I'd say is around 650 calories. So this is pretty perfect. I do have an offer for you as well, which is amazing. You can get 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 2 boxes. There's a QR code on the screen. Scan it, go through to it. My code is HFLucy60, so make sure you use that at checkout. But I am now starving. Andrew Huberman, you've waited this long. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go make this. Also, these are the instructions, and it'll take 20 minutes. Guys, call me a chef. Ben, just come and see what I've just made. Honestly, smells delicious, looked delicious, and it was probably like just under 20 minutes. Sorry, have you been to a restaurant? Oh, yeah. So, I mean, look, can we just see how close we are to the actual...
I think it looks better. Your one looks better.
Mine does look better. Mine doesn't look as kind of like whatever they've done, but I think mine looks better.
I think yours look a bit more moist.
Well, maybe didn't chop the bok choy enough. Holy sh... Oh my God! Oh my God, that is so good. QR code on the screen, discount on your first box 60%, next 2 boxes 25%. Insane, insane. What do we rate this? This was actually, out of all of them, probably my favourite.
Yeah.
12 out of 10.
12 10.
I'm gonna eat this. Probably end the video here because I'm so hungry. Andrew Huberman, you've made me wait till 1 o'clock. Now it's 1:38 to eat. Starving Marvin, and before Ben continues to eat every single bit of my meal, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Comment below who else you want me to do or train like. Biceps. See you in my next one.
Bye.
Delish.